What's up, brothers and sisters? Your brother G World 7_D. We out of the track. Yeah, where's that, baby? I want to give a quick message to brothers and sisters here. Like I always say, stop saying you're descendant of African slaves. Most of our people were already here. We weren't brought over Africa as slaves. Now, there are some slaves brought over, but the majority of people are already here. And I've been documenting stuff for years, man. We really need to learn the forbidden histories. And the forbidden histories, I've said this in other posts, are basically history that we're not supposed to know. It's supposed to be hidden from us. This is our history. This is our true history. But we got to take the time, full time, and want to learn it. Show the image of the moon. Here, a half moon. Damn. Yeah, it's beautiful. Half of it's in the clouds. But what I was saying is that we really need to take the time out to study this. You can't Google stuff like this, man. You're gonna have to do a deep, hard research. It's gonna take some time and some effort. There's some pictures you may do a quick Google when somebody guides you there, but the research is not easy, man. You know, you have to really want to find this information about our true history. See, these white folks want to tell you that you're descendants of African slaves, basically to make you, like I said before, to make you feel like a foreigner in a land that you're aboriginal to, you are native to, or no, you are aboriginal to. All right, they want to make you a foreigner in your own land, and then just give a narrative, say that you just came over here by boat, not knowing that your people sailed the world and built great civilizations around the world. You know? And this is not no Afrocentric nothing, because I'm not Afrocentric. Hell no. But I'm telling you this now, is the fact is that our history is here in America. It's all over the world, but it's really in our face in America, man. The great empires that black people built, man. The great empires that were here in the Americas, all over through the Americas, man. We weren't, majority of our people, they're not coming on a boat. I'm going to say this over and over again. They're not coming over a boat. They were already here. Our identities were given to other people, and then we were reclassified. You know, other people, unfortunately, some of our people adopted other groups and then trained them in our culture, or some of our culture. But as you see, you can tell these people are fake, man. These $5 Indians, man. But in these white people and these fake white mongoloid people, man. These people are not indigenous to nothing, but they get government money and government funding because they claim something that they're not, when actually so-called black Americans are. I just tell black people this, man. You have to really want to do the research and get in depth with your history. Because if you don't do that, man, you're going to continue to be lost. And you're going to continue to think that you're just a slave. And that's your full history of 500 years. That you were a slave and you arrived here today. And it doesn't make any sense, man. That doesn't make any sense. And it's truly sad that some of our people think that way. But it's actually not even 500 years. These Negroes keep throwing out 500 years. It's not even that, man. But it's that you're going to have to want to obtain this information. Like I said, it's the forbidden histories. It's forbidden for a reason. But so many of our so-called boule, and I grew up around them, man. Their head stuck up their ass, and many of them, their main goal is living next to white people and want to hold hands with white people instead of building for their own, man. trying to build the best for our people, our community. But many of the Negroes don't care. All they care about is gaining white acceptance. You hear it, a lot of these Negroes, man. A lot of these Negroes, their main objective and their main goal is to get white acceptance, man. That's sad, but you have many of your foreign blacks who have a hatred towards black Americans. That is deep level self-hate on their part. That is deep level self-hate on their part, who many of them are trying to get these brownie points with white folks, and white folks don't like them. And that's sick. But don't ever let nobody tell you have no culture, no history. Some of these white folks know your true culture. They know you are the original people of this land. They know most of us did not come from no slave ship. Some of them do know this. Some of them know this. But they don't want to admit to this because even when it comes to reparations, then they're going to really have to break the bank. See, people like Jane Elliott and Tim Wise are racist bastards. They'll talk about, quote, white supremacy. They want to be the go-to people on so-called white supremacy. But when it comes to telling the truth of who the original people in this land were, Jane Elliott not going to say this. She talking about giving these $5 Indians, these white and Mongoloid Indians, reparations before black people. But yet, she knows the original black people, Indians were black, because I think she said in an Oprah Winfrey years ago. On the Oprah Winfrey show, she said that years ago, the original people here were black people. I don't know if she said that years ago. If I remember it. She said that years ago. So I don't trust people like her. But you Negroes, you keep paying for white devils like her to go around and try to tell you your history, and you want a white person to speak up for your issues, man, that's not going to happen, man. That's not going to happen. Excuse me. That's not going to happen. These people are not going to tell you the damn truth of your history. So I'm going to try to pump out a little a video. Again, you see the ancient so-called Mayan have many different satellite spots, man. And what I mean by satellite spots, many different places. I showed you where they build, many different spots, man, many different, Uxmal, Palenque, Copan, many different spots, man, that our ancestors built all over this planet. Especially, focus on here in the Americas. They built in many different spots. So they charted the earth. They knew the earth was in there, to them was like a form of grid. They knew the different land masses, and they traveled and they built. And they built those pyramids, like they're shooting up to the sky, like it's like I mentioned before, the stairway to the heavens, stairway to the deities. They knew that. They knew that. They had the magicians here in America like they had the magicians over in Africa. But the great knowledge of the Black Empire started here in the Americas, man. It was here in the Americas, and they spread out. All right, so I'm going to talk about some more later on. I just want to get that out. Brother G Word. Over now, brother.